Bem-vindo ao jogo. Welcome. We are live here from Veterans Memorial Stadium, live for Game 2, which we will see the women take on Butler County Community College. Different opponent, looking for the same result, Ryan Butcher.
Yes, we are. And the women, of course, as you pointed out earlier as we were chatting, on a 3-game winning streak, the last one coming in Hutch in overtime. So we're hoping to see some of that excitement here.
Yeah, very exciting game over the weekend. Ladies win it in overtime against Hutch. Always a tough opponent in Hutch, having to go up north as well to their home. A big game. Hopefully they can carry the momentum into this one.
Yeah, and of course, they just watched the men absolutely dominate their game. So, I'm sure they were just sitting there waiting for their own chance at it. They were getting so excited that some of those practice balls were coming onto the field.
Well, and the really cool thing about the men's and women team here at Coffeyville, they really do support each other quite a bit. Whenever the men are playing, you hear the women in the stands and vice versa. So happy to see that unity throughout both programs.
Of course, right now the men are enjoying some pizza, but they will be back out after they're done. I mean, pizza takes precedent over anything.
Pizza probably should, especially pepperoni. That's for sure. As we see number 15, Nicole Shuck-Sparks giving chase there. We also see Rachel Manley out on the field, Danielle Grimminger, Ashley Sweat, Meddy, 21 in her midfield position, Emily Hanna, number 24, number 27, Savannah Hasker, and we will fill in the rest as we go. Pretty sure that's Taylor Lamp in goal as well. And then we also have Kendi Lamp, number 2.
We've got our first place kick here for Coffeyville. Looks like that's going to be taken by number 24, Emily Hanna.
Oh, you already know it's going to be taken by Emily in her big old boot that she comes with. Now, she leads the team in goals, I believe, correct?
Here, let me just go check those stats. Yes.
Nice.
She has 3 goals this season so far.
All right, well, see what she can do with this free kick here. Advanced positions for the Red Ravens. Ball put in. Up, and Manley will try to control this one.
She's going to drop it back to
Meddy to Nicole, looking for Sweat in the middle there, just unable to find her. Hasker
gets it on the bounce. Butler trying to advance here. But looks like in the end that's going to amount to nothing as Coffeyville will regain possession. Yeah, that was Meddy, of course, in the midfield, as she so often is.
Yes.
She kind of ran onto the field a little bit late. Like, I think they're about to call for kickoff, and I see her come sprinting off from the sideline nearest us. I think she went back for some gloves.
Can't start the party without Meddy in the middle, that's for sure. And then one other starter I failed to mention, number 11, Cheyenne Reed. She's in there as well. Oh, tough ball.
Looks like she's offside anyway, so it's not going to amount to anything.
Okay. Kennedy kind of relieved there to see that offside call. Not a mistake she makes regularly, but
always good to see the linesman's flag when you're defending.
Sure. She probably already knew it was an offside call anyways.
Yeah,
that's why she didn't go for the ball. So either way, though, Emily Hanna going to set up for another free kick here. Sweat in a advanced position. Nicole as well. Manley, Atkinson.
So many purple shirts around that. They're having trouble trying to win that.
It's a deep color of purple, too. I appreciate it.
It does make them easier to see from up here. That is true.
44 gives chase here.
I'm a big fan of the women's home jersey for our team, too, by the way.
Just
to throw that out there.
Oh, yeah. Very nice. Great job to track back there by Louise Atkinson. Trying to make something happen as Ashley Sweat going to win this one. Options forward, Nikki, maybe.
I think she was anticipating someone having already been making a run there.
Okay, yeah.
But she was technically the furthest forward.
I do like the play forward. I do like the vision overall. Ooh, nifty move.
Yeah, that
nice.
Was pretty slick. In the end, they're going to switch and try from the far side, which they had a little luck with already.
Women's team started off the season on a bad foot, but since on a 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, hoping to make that 4 games. I think would be.
Why
great.
not? Why not? See pass here.
Looks like she's thinking of passing, maybe, and then she's like, "No, I might take it after all. I think I can do this."
All right, she's going to advance.
She's being forced towards the corner flag though, and it's going to be out for a throw-in. Plenty of players around though, ready to help her clean this up. Maybe have another chance, perhaps. Get our first chance on goal of the first half.
Sure, deep into Butler territory here.
And she's got no one near. I think she's just going to. Oh, I like that. Just trying to touch it right back to her, but she's being closed down pretty closely by the defender right there.
Yeah,
Not going to let him get away with something that easy.
No, Atkinson, good job of using her body to shield that defender off, but.
Oh,
Ooh.
interesting. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick. I kind of didn't see what that came off of when she turned right there. For a second, I wondered, but in the end, it'll just be a corner kick.
Went on the north side of that flag there, which means
Look who's sprinting up. You got
corner
Cheyenne
kick.
Reed inserting herself at the top of the box here. Maybe hoping to get a goal here. Goes flying in. And, oh, yeah, defenders getting a little handsy there. I saw there was some activity off the ball there.
Yeah, if she wasn't there, Rachel Manley had a clear hit on that one. Ball put into the box. Nicole just coming up short.
I'm just going to say I think that handsiness went a little both ways. As you saw, there was a Butler player on the ground after it was all said and done.
Are you saying one of our players committed a foul?
I didn't see it, so I'm going to say no.
All right. Well, throw in from Butler. Going to be played into the midfield. Meddy's going to pounce on this one. Meddy, sophomore. Glad to have her back for her sophomore season. Not a bad ball at all, forcing the defense to make a play.
Some decisions to make here. In the end, I think that's going to get, called for a foul.
Lamp did what she had to do there, right?
She did. A little bit of a professional foul there. Enough to stop play, let everyone get their shape back.
Lamp and her sister Taylor, both from Neosho, Missouri, both sophomores.
Yeah, boy, it just feels like this year is getting late. But even after the academic year is over, the sports year will continue,
which is exciting overall. You keep winning, you stay around for a little bit longer.
Oh, yeah. Right after graduation, there's 2 soccer games, and you better believe I'm going to be coming out for those. I'm gonna take off my robe, change into like something less respectable, and come watch the games.
Less respectable, I like that. Very good.
I wear business casual to watch a football game.
Unless you're a manager, right?
True, but I think even Chicky is happy to dress like his team, which I always feel like it's weird. There's some coaches who want to be fancy, and others, are just like, no, I'm just here to coach the soccer team.
Yeah,
so.
Danielle, good job to use her body there to help the Red Ravens win back possession. I think I'd probably be on the fancy side.
I don't know. I'd feel like kind of a poser.
Ah.
I didn't exactly grow up fancy. Let's put it that way.
Here's your one chance, fancy. Don't let me down. How about that?
Oh, those Hasker trying to just smash that ball through her, but
it's been a battle so far. First 10 minutes or so, 8 to 10 so far. It's been a battle. Meddy's going to get onto this one. No team really able to break through just yet, but this might
Manly's
be
gonna try
one.
To get on that, but it's not going to get very far. She'll have maybe a second chance at it.
That ball had potential there, but cut out by Butler's defense. Good job by Meddy to track her down. But, wow, that ball does find her on the right-hand side. Probably could have done more with that.
Yeah, in the end, again, and we saw this in the men's game, how hard it is to properly weight that when you're going with the wind at your back there. And, obviously the game just started, essentially, so they've got some time to figure it out. But until then, Coffeyville will be happy to see a goal kick out of it. Might do a short one, much like Southeast was doing in the previous game. Yep. And so they do.
Emily, good job to find Rachel Manley there. Manley looking for Lamp on the run.
Ooh.
Luis has to come all the way back to help in defense.
Butler is setting up something dangerous here.
Wow, nice possession there, really. Ooh, ball into the box, up in. It is good, folks. Nice play, yes.
So, unfortunately, it looks like the Ravens are going to start off on the back foot here, which is, again, common for the side of the field that they're defending. Well played by Butler. A lot of good passes went into that final shot. Like, you kind of saw like it went from, the far side of the field back to the middle, over again, back into the center, and they kind of earned that one. So, Coffeyville have to be wary not to let too many of those happen because it's real easy to score right now when you've got You got the wind at your back. Any sufficiently hard hit ball into the box has a good chance to be a goal.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be tough for the goalkeeper. And every pass during that possession or that run of play there found its destination. It was played quickly. It was played precisely. And Red Ravens just going to have to pick it up and keep going forward here.
Yep, just can't let them be feeling down just because of one mistake. There's still plenty of game left to play.
But you might see an energized Butler at this point right now. Red Ravens going to have to match their intensity.
For a second, I thought you were going to say you might see like an Energizer Bunny, but not quite.
Well, if you do, let me know, folks. Nicole trying to win possession here. She does so.
Drops it back to Medi.
Always feel very secure with Medi in the middle. Tries to find, looked like that was Danielle going forward. Nice job by Ashley.
She's trying to cut it through. I think she's finally good.
Chopping and chopping and chopping.
Manley had the right idea, though. I mean,
oh, she did for sure.
I know it's like anyone she would have tried to go for. Like you could see the defenders just waiting for the pass to come so they could just knock it out. There was very little chance she could have done that. So trying to cut in and go towards the center was the right call, and she almost got away with it.
Yeah, because if she does, that's a shot on goal for sure. Grimminger going to battle here in the midfield.
Yep. And Manley, of course, already has 2 goals this season, making her the second highest goal scorer. Granted, tied with 3 other Red Ravens who also have 2 goals, but
so the scoring has been somewhat, spread out there on the women's team, which is a good sign.
The goals have been spread out. The assists, however, have not.
Louise Atkinson,
yes, with 8 assists.
Goodness,
that is of 10 total assists around the entire team. So she's definitely doing her part down there.
She had a number of goals last year. Last season, I should say, at this time, and doing a lot on the field this season. Teams are going to know about her, right? I mean, they're going to mark her, they're going to plan for her, but she's creating options for her team in other ways, which is the mark of a good player.
It's true.
Throw in here from Butler, intercepted quickly by the Ravens, but back over to Butler.
It was an unfortunate deflection right there. Almost caused some real danger for the Ravens, but they're defending well.
Manley got a toe in on that one. 33 minutes left in this first half. We saw a very good strike from Butler. That is the difference so far in this game. Back heel almost worked. Big bounce off the turf. This might lead to a run out here. Unfortunately not.
Yeah, that their left back over there has been very wise to a lot of those. I think that's like the 3rd one she's gotten in about 6 or 7 minutes where there's like a possible key pass that she cuts out. That's going to be crucial for them maintaining this lead they have right now.
Coffeyville needs to do more to capitalize on these mistakes in midfield from Butler.
Oh, that was smooth.
Lucky. Yeah. And here they go.
Butler seems pretty confident on the ball right now, taking the time to pick out their target.
Yeah, it's interesting what one goal or a lead might do for confidence overall. They're going to play upon that and see if the Red Ravens can respond as this ball is put into the midfield. Dangerous touch.
Very dangerous. There's a lot of purple shirts around there.
And we see Butler already with a substitute.
I'm assuming. There we go. Okay,
yeah.
We see someone leaving the field. No mesh shirts in sight on that one.
That took you so long to say.
Yeah, I know. I hated it. Never going to say it again.
If you don't watch the first game, folks, you won't get the inside jokes during the second game. I'm sorry.
You have to watch both games. That's the only way you can win fabulous prizes.
Okay, what can they win today, Ryan?
They can win a great game of soccer.
All right.
2 great games, but again, you have to watch both or you don't win that fabulous prize. All right, got to throw in from Savannah Hasker.
Looks like she's going to find Nicole on the right-hand side looking for some help.
I was about to say, she's just trying to find some space.
Honestly, really stingy defense right there by Butler doing their jobs.
Whew, that was a very crucial touch right there to knock that one out.
Man, Cheyenne Reed, I'm so impressed with her on the back line. She's ready to put her body where it needs to be, willing to get on the floor and get a little dirty as well.
Yeah, everyone's playing really well. It's just that single laps got punished.
Sure.
You know? And it's like you could see it like the way that they were setting it up, that they were creating something dangerous and players weren't able to get it under control. So hopefully now that they know, it's a good oh, look at that. That was perfect.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, it looks like, I don't know. It's like even if she had completed that pass to...
Yeah, she had Luis moving,
She would
going
have
forward there, but
immediately been closed down though by their entire back line. Like that's one of those where I think this is kind of going to the game we were talking about earlier. Why don't you take it forward a bit? They're not closing you down.
Sure.
Draw one of them off to you and get some pressure off on her. And if they don't close you down, go for it.
Well, and this is one person who can really do that here, Luis. She's gonna.
Yep.
There we
She
go.
got some help in the box. Cheyenne Reed's hoping to get ahead.
Oh.
But it looks like Coffeyville will be able to reclaim it on the far side.
Yeah, Nicole was in the box there.
Oh, that ended up going well.
Danielle, what a smart move. Excellent job there to retain possession for the Red Ravens.
Back heels it into the defender.
So smart. Very nice.
Okay, another throw in from Hasker, as she so often does. From this side, anyway. All right.
All right, yeah.
How are we going to do this? Huh?
Nikki's going to get that to, I think that was Ashley. Ashley.
Good thing we got Medi there in the center to make sure that that Coffeyville retains possession.
Medi in the middle. All right.
I'd watch that sitcom.
Oh, yeah, it sounds like a wonderful, like, TV show or maybe a Nickelodeon, yeah, or, well, wow, that looked like it was going into the stands there. Wynn holds that one up. Rachel tries to bring this one down.
Kind of a rough hit right there, and stopping play here. I think the ref is saying that wasn't a foul, and is
did Medi just?
Yeah.
She never shows any emotion at all. She showed a little bit right there. I like that.
Yeah,
that might be a positive sign for the Red Ravens. To tell you the truth.
She was convinced there was a foul. She grabbed the ball, placed it, and the referee said, "Hey, that's a foul on you.
Well,
grabbing the ball with your hands."
Let's see some fire. Let's do it. Why not?
Oh, look at the distance on that thing.
Wow.
It's interesting that she was like perfectly timed on that run. A lot of players are thinking she was offside. No, she held it right up until that ball started traveling in.
Give credit where credit is due there, but Red Ravens defense able to hang on. Nicole.
I was kind of wondering at the speed that was taking, if it was just going to bounce and then over.
Yeah.
Oh God, see that same. It's that same defender cutting out those passes on the far side. I need a clicker just for her doing that.
Yeah, you're right. She's playing a really good left back position. Good job by Manley to close down there. Going to win possession for the Red Ravens.
So waiting for Butler to.
Oh, never mind. My bad there then. One that goes back over to Butler. Emily Hanna just gets a toe to that one. Lives to fight another day.
Which is important. Everyone should live.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
See, lets that bounce over her head. Tries to turn and fire.
Could have been dangerous.
Only finds the back of a red shirt. And
Louise
wonder if she knows she's being closed down.
Yeah,
right now.
creeping up there.
She's kind of like shielding her off the ball. So
I like this. Oh.
Well, it's not over yet. Cheyenne Reed also getting herself there. That's a cheeky little chip over her. I like that. Or excuse me, yeah. Nicole, my mistake. Cheyenne Reed's number 11, of course, because they're wearing their good jerseys, and so easy. It's so much easier to tell.
Yeah, sometimes up here in the broadcast booth, it's hard to see numbers, but we are loving these jerseys tonight. Yeah,
that was all on me. I make no excuses.
Call in once again 1-800-ZAC-MITCHELL for any complaints you might have.
Keep in mind this premium phone line.
$5.99 a minute. Ball thrown in here. Danielle gives a fight. Nicole as well.
I think that's a reference where if anyone's watching, like any other player somewhere, they're kind of like, what are they even talking about?
Yeah, we're sorry.
Remember when you had to, you could call Santa Claus as a kid, around Christmas time, and they would charge those kids, $10, $20, $30 to do it? That kind of stuff.
That was kind of a racket. Santa should have been.
Racket.
He should have known better, really, for all that. But ball up in the air. Ashley Sweat goes down.
What does Santa need the money for? Is he trying to pay his workers? I didn't think that's what he did up there. I assumed it was all magic.
We could get into a whole discussion about this, but
Are you trying to say that
Tis the season?
well, honestly, if this were a normal season of soccer here, it would be
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
close
it'd be
to
topical,
Christmas
no doubt
time,
about it.
so maybe that's
Yes.
why. All right. How's she going to handle this?
How about we incorporate Christmas into this free kick here? Emily Hanna about to drop off a gift into the box, I imagine.
Ooh, I like that a lot.
Up and
Ooh.
in. Nikki brings it down. Rachel Manley.
Trying to turn with it, but well marked, and I think the referee's going to say that was just fine. Seemed like kind of like she missed the ball and instead got a piece of.
I think it was. I'm glad they let that go, though. I mean, it was some contact, but not a foul exactly.
I don't think that's going anywhere. Takes it quickly, drops it forward to Rachel Manley, who sends it to the wing.
Yeah, and there's that left back again, patrolling.
Yeah, now that I pointed out, you can't unsee it, right? Every time it happens.
That's true. Yeah, it's very right. I mean, she looks like she's pretty athletic over there. She's some speed.
Playing up high.
Yeah.
Looks like that's going to travel all the way back to Lamp.
Taylor picks this one up, and we'll assess the offense and defense. 24 minutes left in this first half. Early strike by Butler puts them up 1. Leaves the Red Ravens searching for the equalizer. Ooh, good speed there.
Slides that down the line, but no one there to pick it up.
Andrew Elrod. Oh, yeah. Our own Andrew Elrod there with the stop of the ball.
He's there for action shots. So
sign him up.
He's got something to take pictures of in the back of the net, we hope.
Give him a scholarship.
He is on scholarship. Unless you mean give him
give him another one.
4-year one.
Give him another one.
I was about to say, I know he's on scholarship.
And he definitely earns that scholarship there. As this ball is sent down, Emily Hanna going to clean this up, and
I think it's going to go to Butler.
Yeah, Hasker got the last touch there. No action on the Red Raven bench nor from the Butler bench, but halfway through you figure to see a substitution, possibly 5-10 minutes or so, just depending, I guess, on what the team needs.
Yeah, Coffeyville is playing well, but unfortunately they haven't managed to get inside the 18-yard box. They've just been on the outskirts of it, trying to turn, getting closed down by defenders, trying to send it out to the wings, getting closed down by the left back. It's kind of just been the story of this first half, just kind of getting stymied on all fronts now. And hey, you were asking about a substitution. Looks like we've got one waiting in the wings.
Okay. And when we have the numbers there, who goes in and who comes out, we'll get that for you. But
looks like we're going to do the corner kick first, and boy, oh boy, are these dangerous, as we saw in the last game. So let's see. Well, first you got to get it under control. That part's very important. Got to take it before it rolls away. That's a kind of a disappointing one, I think.
Yeah, Danielle, really good defense there. Savannah as well. Looking to find Nicole. Back to Hasker, and she's going to put a boot to this one, and that's into the stands.
In the stands. Some people out there buried under blankets, getting a little cold out there. I think by the time we get to the second half, the temperature's going to drop another 10 degrees.
Folks, watch out for tomorrow's weather. Don't know what to make of it, really, but 70 degrees a day, 40s tomorrow. So pack your jacket, have a hoodie, break out your winter apparel, maybe one last time.
You know, the last time I was up in visiting Estes Park up there in the mountains, my girlfriend gave me some Bernie Sanders-like gloves.
Okay.
You know, like those really thick kind of mittens where you can fold the thing on and give you some extra padding. I've never known what it was like to have such warm hands. Those things are amazing.
In those areas, I imagine that's essential for sure. Medi, good defense.
It was in a way that I have never known before.
Us Midwest boys,
Next
we're
time
not
I
used to
visit
that.
the mountains, I'm going to wait till summer.
Luis, nice job here. Tries to find Nicole. Nicole using her body there. Not a bad job at all. Luis comes in.
She's got it.
Has some room.
Oh, just lost it there. Also, I think she may have been in an offside position. Even if she had made it there, I don't think it would have counted. She might have been a little greedy there and taken it for herself.
Lamp's going to give chase, and that is that. bit of positive play going forward for the Red Ravens, though. We'd like to see more of that in the last 20 minutes of this first half.
Yeah, I think that was the attack with the most promise they've had this entire time. So hopefully seeing more of that. That's exactly what I want to see happen. And I think that's something that we were talking about earlier. To get up the field, to get into those sorts of positions is going to require a lot of individual talent.
Well, I think that Atkinson has it. I think Manley has it. Maybe we need to do something to where we can have her coming into the middle to receive the ball.
Yeah, I mean, like we saw with Butler's, that came from, the passes all around and then essentially got the goal off of that. But their defense has been so tight that, again, it's going to take someone actually beating them to get through.
Well, and I think another player who could do just that, number 25, Valentina, she has been hurt recently, back into the game now. All of her teammates say she's so dynamic, offers so much to the team. They'd like to see her back, and we'll see what she can do for the Red Ravens here.
She'd like to help us get a goal before the half's over.
Oh, no doubt about it.
I'd love to see it. Watch out, ref. She wanted to hit that, and it's like, oh, if I hit that, then it's just going to smack into the referee.
And speaking of smacking into, Medi received a full body blow there. She went to ground and taking her time getting back up.
It looks like she's going to be all right. Got those gloves of power on. That'll help keep everything together.
A little bit of discomfort there in the left shoulder, but looks like everything is good overall. Emily Hanna going to put a boot to this one, and
her last one was really good. She only has like maybe 3 players deep enough, and this one's going to go. Thought it was about to go wide. Oh, I kind of actually like her thought.
Yeah,
right there.
yeah,
Just let it roll off the back of her head and hope someone would be ready for it.
Yeah, not a bad idea. And into the wind, Emily put that ball, and it really didn't hang up at all. She's got a lot of power.
Yeah, and I think once we get her going the opposite way, she might have some good chances to put one just like from long distance.
Cannot wait for that, yes. This ball thrown in from Butler, sent back to the bench by Rachel Manley.
Just to say hi to them, keep them on their toes.
Oh, yeah. Once again, defended by Manley. Good job. Nothing easy coming from these throw-ins.
So Butler now with the chance.
Oh,
she gonna be
good
able to get to that one
move.
first. She got to get that right. Oh, she got it just right. That's one of those where you're getting close to the penalty box. You're going in for a tackle. The player's technically going faster than you. You either get it right or you pay the price.
That's probably about the only play that could have been made right there, and it was. Cheyenne did a really good job.
That actually also was a Nickelodeon show reference for you since you brought that up earlier.
What's that?
Get it right or pay the price. If you know which show that was from.
I don't, actually. I don't.
Looks like they're saying that is a goal kick. I keep forgetting you're such a young guy. You don't know about the classics.
Oh, come on now. Try me.
It was a show about a bunch of kids at a summer camp.
Oh, Camp on Awana. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
What was that called?
Salute Your Shorts.
Oh, Get It Right or Pay the Price. Yeah, that was in the theme song. Very good. Old Ugg. Gotta love him.
I remember really liking that show when I was a kid.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good show. No doubt about it. Camp on Awana, we hold you in our heart.
Oh, it's true. And you got it right. Oh, wow.
A lot of bodies hitting the floor there.
Yeah, including a sympathetic fall there, I think, at the end. I think the person who took the hardest part of that was maybe Valentina, but ultimately it's going to be called against Coffeyville, which, I don't know, it seems like that challenge went into her.
Yes, yeah, that's a really good point there. Honestly, you never want to see people hitting the ground like that, but I don't think it was anyone's fault there. You almost could have had a no call there. Maybe sometimes when refs see a lot of contact, they just assume they have to make a call. I mean,
sometimes. Oh.
It was almost like momentum did more there than anything else. But
so there's 3 players total moving. She takes it on the first time, trying to find a Valentina, but in the end was a little too far ahead of her. Defender picks it up, and that's not. Oh, okay, it's going wide. Good. Go out there, please.
Yeah, that was.
Is she going to keep it from? Oh. I thought she was going to try to turn that into a throw-in by kicking it out, but looks like she wasn't able to get to it on time. So with about 2/3 of the first half gone, Butler has another big chance. Their last corner kick attempt was kind of wasted, I think. Like there was no real power behind it. It didn't even like get to any possible players, any players to head it in. So
It's frustrating.
I think there's a different player on this one. She's going for that in-swinger. We'll see what her plan is.
All right. Near post, far post, defenders for the Red Ravens.
That's a much better one.
Oh, nice job by Cheyenne. Tries to play it on the volley. Medi.
She kind of got sandwiched in there, but it looks like she's doing okay.
Medi takes a lot of hits.
Yeah.
Very tough to be able to take all that.
That's what happens when you're that fast. You know, you end up just getting hit instead of.
That's a really good point.
See what Butler is going to try to develop from here. And
oh, wow.
Well, they're going to develop a goal kick. So came out perfectly.
Sure. We don't mind that one bit. 15 minutes left to go in this first half. 1-0 still. Valentina has come in to bolster the attack. Only substitution we've seen so far, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. We've seen Louise Atkins be able to pick up the ball in the midfield and make some runs. Love to see more of that. As Butler fights for possession, and Rachel Manley will win. Lamp back to Manley. Nice job.
This is looking much stronger from Coffeyville.
Scoops.
And, yep. Sprinting in. This is where that individual stuff is going to come into play. No one's going to put pressure on the goalie, so she'll take her time, knock it back out to the left wing.
Willing, and again, yeah, that.
Oh,
here we go.
Oh, she had some time there, too. So that's going to go out for a goal kick. I don't know. See, now that's what I mean about the individual stuff. It's almost like she's, panicking. She's afraid of being close out. It's like, keep your head cool.
Sure.
Take a few touches, move in, make the defender come to you. And she had help. Like, there was another Red Raven there.
She had runners, yeah.
If she had drawn the defender, could have easily dropped to them, and they could have taken a one-hit attempt. But I don't know. I think maybe because that was the first. Oh, wait a minute.
They're just going to make the.
Do we have a substitution? Shicky seems to be questioning something back there.
He might have heard us talk about his lack of yellow cards this year. He might be looking to get one.
Luckily, the ref does not seem to be looking his way.
That ball is not allowed, or
is it flat or something? That was interesting. Maybe it was deflated, perhaps. On purpose. Could be something sinister. Someone deserves a red card for that.
I like that. Get Sherlock Holmes in here.
Looks like there was saying that there was some contact on a player's hand.
Emily going to play this one fast, but I just.
Well, wait a minute. Let's not count her out. She's very good at getting those difficult.
Not a bad ball put in, really. Valentina going to give chase, but
puts on the afterburners, but isn't able to keep it. But she'll still be nearby. Of course. Coffeyville's, the women are playing a much, I don't know, their line's playing back a little bit compared to what we saw in the last game.
Sure,
I think that might be part of the problem when they actually do get on those breakaways. You're looking at like 2 against 4, 1
not
against
a lot of
3.
support, yeah.
And that's hard because you need time to get up there, but if you're defending, then all you can do is try to hold it, and then by that time you're closed down and you're in a horrible position.
You feel like you have to do something with it, right? And so you might kick a ball too early or take a shot on goal that maybe should have been a pass.
Yep, but I've got faith that they can keep it together. And in fact, if this half were to end 0-1, wouldn't be the worst result because, again, the second half is where they will have even more opportunities. But, I mean, we haven't seen too many shots, though, even with the defense as it is. So
yeah, really good point.
That was very well played right there.
Yeah, excellent job.
Cheyenne Reed, who was able to cut out the danger. Butler with looks like caught Valentina straightening up her laces there.
Go ahead and get him tightened up, Valentina. Go ahead and get a goal with those things. As Rachel looks to play a ball forward, but is unable to find Atkinson on the right-hand side.
Whoops, a little too much on that one. As Coffeyville will restart with a throw. And I think that was a substitution.
Slick move there. Yeah, it looks like Lamp is going to go out. Selena is going to come in.
Oh, okay, that's what I was trying to figure out because it looked like there was some confusion as to who was going out when.
Switch it, change it, rearrange it. Oh.
I saw that. I saw that. The referee, I'm going to assume, saw it too. But
they won possession, or they kept possession, I guess, so. No worries there. Not a bad ball sent forward. Butler looking to do something with it. Red Ravens having to scramble back on defense. Cheyenne, though.
Cannot let them turn either, because once they turn, that's when it could end up going down by 2. So that was well played by the Coffeyville defense.
Yeah, good job there. And good job by Danielle there just to get that ball out of bounds and let her defense get set up. Ball up and over.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah. I think a call has to be made, but I don't think it was intentional. I mean, I know.
Yeah. Selena looks like that was kind of a nasty one, but I think ultimately the referee is going to give it to Butler in a very dangerous location.
Yeah, Selena with a little bit of a limp there. Hopefully she's feeling okay. As Butler gets set up here. 1, 2,
Might just
3,
go directly
4.
into goal, and she does. Oh, whoo!
Limp comes out.
Oh, wow. Okay, good. That could have been potentially dangerous. So, oh, the referee called a foul right there for a second. It's
too
like,
much
kind
contact.
of felt my heart stop there for a second.
Goodness.
She tossed it to her. And that was true. You know, you have to protect the goalies. It's a very dangerous position to be in. Oh.
Red Ravens would have liked to have played the advantage
Well,
there.
I was about to say the same thing too, but I think maybe it's a good idea if they can get the midfielders all up as well, because that's been the problem, just like not having a lot of help when they do get in those positions. So maybe they are. I mean, Medi's right there. Could just play it to her and continue to build the play.
No, I totally agree with you there. Yeah,
that is what they're going to do.
Let's take our time here.
Draws a couple of the midfielders over. Finds Hasker on the outside.
Danielle, good job.
Medi gets it back. Scoops it towards the middle, tries to head it to the side. In the end, Butler's going to send it to the other end of the field. Like, all the way to the other end of the field. Like, I think it's going to be a goal kick.
And it will.
With that cheeky little step over.
9 minutes left to play in this first half. And like you said, a 0-1 scoreline won't bother me so much. That one goal by Butler just came from brilliant play. Overall, the defensive line, back line for the Red Ravens, I guarantee they'd really, really want that one back. They understand what they did wrong. Don't mind the mistake being made because I don't think they'll make it twice.
Yeah, I think once you've given that up, then you know what you did wrong, and you're guarded for it next time. So, and they'll have the advantage next half. I think it'll be a little bit easier. Maybe easier to make those runs, too. Again,
sure.
Where the ball travels farther, and it's going to be harder for the defense to break it down.
Cheyenne brings this one forward.
Kind of transferred that shoulder charge into her back, but the referee says play on.
I'm thinking that maybe this Butler team is scouting Louise, as when she was on the right-hand side, number 10 was on the left-hand side, but now she's on the left-hand side and 10's on the right-hand side. So
it looks like this time the referee is going to say that Louise was fouled. So it's going to go back for a free kick, and Coffeyville has a chance to make something happen here. But again, they got a lot of tall, athletic defenders guarding this, and they've won most of the 50-50 balls in the air. So we'll have to see what she is thinking.
Emily Hanna going to be on this free kick. Always dangerous when she's behind it. Up and
that wasn't a bad hit right there, but that's always going to be a hard one
sure.
to put behind when you're like facing the wrong way.
Just for her to make contact on that is very impressive. Danielle gets ahead to it. Cheyenne's going to have to come over and clean this one up.
Oh, no.
Tough decision there.
Whew, happy to see that one.
Yeah, Red Ravens lucky there.
Yeah, that was one of those, like we're talking about, it was almost like an unforced error because you can just let it travel out, they get one, or you can just like belt it as hard as you can and hopefully send it back up the field a bit before it goes out.
Sure.
But she thought she would could just take her on, essentially just juke her right there, and almost paid for that by giving them a one-on-one. So no harm, no foul, let's say.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just move on from that one there. Ball up. Fought for by Manley. Up into the jet stream once again. Selena's going to try to track this one down.
Selena staying on top of it, is able to knock it to Medi, or at least touch it to Medi. Well marked there. Not able to get anything good out of it, unfortunately.
Oh, wow. That was a wicked flight of the ball there.
She had to clean up her own attempted clearance, essentially. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, they're going
Another
to get
dangerous spot for it. And you know they're going to do what they did last time because it came real close to being a goal. And she's saying, hey, they just kicked our ball away. It's like, no, I was trying to kick it to you.
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
I did a bad job.
Selena, just a little bit too much contact on that one there.
So, I mean, it just feels like what she's going to do is so obvious. If she's just going to hit it like forward just with force, with power, and yet it can still work, even if you know that's what's going to happen. So let's see how she does it.
Blocked initially.
Yeah. Oh, very nice to win that. So now we've got
somewhat of a breakout here.
That
yeah.
was. Oh, I didn't even see her.
I did
sitting
not
over
either.
there.
Valentina missed her.
She was blending in with the chalk over there.
Yes, she was. Those white shorts and white sleeves. Coffeyville really had a chance on that one.
Yeah, that was an even better chance than I realized. I just thought it was the breakaway with the others, but again, probably should have taken some time to use some of that individual talent. Take it forward, draw a defender towards you, then release it once you feel like you got their attention.
Danielle with it in the middle over to Medi.
So I think that's what it's going to come down to. Like you can see where play could develop favorably for them, and I think they're going to get there. Like I'm confident that it's going to happen. I've seen them win plenty of games, not just this season, but especially last season, or last year and a half ago.
Yeah, and I think the Shicky's words at halftime will mean quite a bit as well. Danielle, nice thievery in the middle there. Options going forward. Luis
nice
to
touch.
Danielle. Danielle.
She's gonna try to fire it in. It looks like she's trying to force her way in. This is what we talked about.
Oh, nice job.
How good was that, though?
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah. Just push your way through. Do it.
Forcing them to make plays, not just giving it up too early.
And now we got a good opportunity with this corner. See, that's exactly what we want to see more of. Have that confidence, that you should have, because you can take them. They're not so tough. Well, they are kind of tough, but you can still take them.
Sure, no doubt about it. Corner here, Louise Atkinson's going to take it.
Oh, I love that.
Ooh.
Oh, that was well played by the defender. She saw what was going on. Is Medi going to try to volley that? Nope.
Oh, they're going to call Danielle, I think, for a foul. Maybe leading with the elbow.
It's bringing the. Oh no, yeah. There is a Butler player on the ground. I don't know if anyone received a yellow card. Did they?
No. Banged heads, possibly.
Well, they'll have to do the concussion protocol, so we will let them do that and hope it ends for the best. So, hey, something I have avoided talking about this entire time. How do you feel about the Super League?
Oh, my. Do you have time?
We have time.
Yeah, we do. It's interesting. I just think that a lot of things still need to be determined. A lot of people are upset over what could possibly, happen with the Super League.
The British Prime Minister is upset.
Sure. Yeah, and these are all really big names, not just from the sporting world, but from the political world, the world of politics as well. I don't like the concept of there not being. I guess there will still be domestic leagues, but it won't quite be the same without the bigger clubs.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like the concept of it. Some of my best memories are skipping work and watching the Champions League in the afternoons. And if I can't do that anymore, I don't know even why I should come to work. But
I know, right? Hey, if you watch it in your office, you're not skipping work.
No, office hours for sure. Dangerous ball, Valentina.
Did not
man.
end up getting a foot on that. But, yeah, we'll see how it plays out. But the reaction to it has been, let's say, less than positive.
Oh, my, yeah.
Also, it looks like they haven't restarted the clock.
We're going to need that.
Oh, the coach and the
referee. Here we go.
There we go.
There we go. All right, yellow card. Oh, no.
A red card? Oh, I wonder what he said.
Yellow to red.
Well, that is interesting.
He really hurt our broadcast earlier, calling him out on his lack of yellow cards.
That's kind of interesting, though, that he went yellow and then red. Was there another caution at some point that we missed? Did he actually receive 2 yellow cards in that he went from yellow to red? Or did he just say something else?
And then boom, boom.
So now it is going to be up to Barker to captain this field as Shicky backpedals very slowly off of the field, and the referee is signaling to continue. And yeah, well, welcome back to Coffeyville Soccer, everyone.
Yeah, here we go. And, you know, honestly, we can't hear what's going on up here, but I guarantee, you know, knowing just who Shicky is and the type of coach he is, there's a reason why he drew that card there.
Yeah.
He probably saw something going on. He feels like his players, you know, aren't.
We kind of joke about that, but he had a good reason. So if you're listening to this later, we believe in you.
Yeah, we're behind you 100%. And sometimes
please don't fire us.
Yeah, sometimes seeing your coach get fired up fires you up as well. As it looks like Keelan's trying to make his case to the line judge there. But
you want to be careful. Let's keep at least one assistant coach there.
They're
going to make your case too vehemently.
Aren't you fourth in line, Ryan Butcher? So if they lose another coach, you've. Oh, okay.
Wow. This is a very psychological game going on down here on the near side of the field. So what's going on? Okay, the referee's saying continue. For a second, I thought he was going to have some additional words.
Oh, wow.
It's like eventually we do have to start playing football again.
Yeah, and I talk about nonverbals a lot in class. Shicky's going through some pretty interesting nonverbals down there.
That is a very good point. A lot of things were done there that were, you know, just very, very subtle. And oh wow, here we go. The referee has more words. Is he going to pull out the never before seen green card? Which means go off the field.
Red and I think everyone around the world should appreciate the joke that Ryan Butcher just made.
You're welcome. I didn't know where that joke was going as I made it.
Is red plus yellow green? Does that make green, or what? What's red and yellow put together? Is that?
I have no idea. I'm an English teacher. Do I look like an?
Is that orange or? Okay. It's my combination for corn dogs.
I honestly was not thinking of them combined. I was trying to think of what would be the other color. What's more intimidating than red? Green. Green's a very intimidating color. That's why it's on the field right now.
Geo go. Well, let's go, folks. Let's see if this inspires the Red Ravens at all.
All right. So it's actually a really good opportunity if we can get some of those women at the top of the box. And oh yeah, that's actually weighted perfectly right
Dangerous.
there. Just they're so good at winning those balls and kind of denying the Ravens an opportunity to collect on those.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Butler's been playing a really strong game, and it's gonna be, I don't know, the second half is now. That's all I can think about is like what's gonna change for the second half.
They haven't allowed the Ravens to get comfortable at all in any aspect of the game.
Yeah, they've been having to play on the back foot, but they've never looked like they were out of control of the game.
Oh, wonderful.
Especially not Meddy.
Yeah, wonderful.
She never looks like she's out of control.
Never at all. Yeah. But see, it's balls like that, though, as far as you get a really good bit of
I don't know what that is. It hit the corner flag and knocked it over. Is that a goal kick or a throw-in? I believe it's a throw-in.
But you get some good thievery in the midfield, but then almost immediately it's turned back over to Butler. So,
the referee is signaling to go back even further towards the fallen corner flag.
I don't want to see the Red Raven body language go downhill from here. I want to see that. I know they're frustrated, but they need to stay positive and stay away from complaining or, looking for too much from the ref.
Right. You can never depend on getting lucky from the referee because that's what it feels like sometimes. It's luck whether you get a call or not. But in reality, really good players can create their own luck, and that's what they need to keep in mind. Like this is always on them, still on them, and they have lots of time to make a change here. And I'm actually really looking forward to the second half.
Yeah, second half should be a barn burner, folks. 1 minute, 40 seconds left as Lamp's just going to come up and secure this one.
So you can see that they're probably thinking that too. That's kind of the impression that I'm getting from the players right now. They're kind of like digging in.
Sure.
Like, let's get through this. Let's not make any mistakes. Let's get to the second half. And again, it's like those defenders are so like clever. It's like they're standing at the perfect distance to where
Yeah.
they seem to be anticipating it each time. And
All right, so here we go. Atkinson, left-hand
she's got
side.
a lot of help, too. Looks like she's going to try to play it in.
Oh.
Love to see it. Thank you, Atkinson. I love it. Oh, good defense there. That was probably the most dangerous chance that the Ravens have had the entire half.
Yeah, no doubt.
There were so many red shirts. She almost found the perfect one. And, yeah, the wind's going to take the sting out of that. It's 47 seconds left to go as Butler loses possession. Sorry, a little swing at the ball down there, and it just didn't happen. If you saw that from one of our ball shaggers on the sidelines.
Atkinson trying to keep it.
I think that's probably going to get you a foul.
No, but there was.
And yeah, there's not too many places that's going to go. Hey, do you saw that pin? Pass it this way. Like, we got to update.
Atkinson yellow card.
Just
yes,
a shame. I think that's her first yellow card. Yes, it is. First yellow card of the game, 4:19. So.
And once we get the substitutions number, we'll let you know who that is.
That's not something you see too often from her either. Yeah, I don't even think you see very many fouls called on her, period. Much less something that I think that was probably an easy yellow for the referee to call that. It's like, hey, let's calm it down. Let's finish out the first half.
Yeah, and I get you there, trying to make sure the atmosphere doesn't get too out of control here. Danielle fighting,
Did you say out of control as they're like slamming into each other up there trying to win that ball as the seconds tick
As
down?
I said that, I did kind of wonder, like, this is what I hope to be happening versus what's actually happening on the field. But I do think that this halftime call is a good thing for the Red Ravens. We will see what type of game plan they come out with in the second half. They will have the wind, and they could possibly have some momentum, based off the talk they have at halftime. The talk we're going to have at halftime is a talk over a 2-mile run, Ryan Butcher. So let's go get that done, and we'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes or so.
All right.
All right.
We'll see you then.
And welcome back to Veterans Stadium here in Coffeyville, Kansas. Alongside me, Ryan Butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. He's a maker, a breaker, and a title taker.
And apparently the guy is supposed to explain what the Super League is at some point. We've been getting some comments.
Well, and for football fans all around the world, that is a can of worms. My goodness, opening up that discussion there. But, basically put all of the richer, quote-unquote, maybe better teams over in Europe want to form their own league, basically leaving out some of the smaller clubs, smaller teams, and it's basically, getting richer, poor getting poorer, more or less, right?
I'm not a big fan, and of course, Chelsea is my team that would be in the quote-unquote Super League, and I was actually reading the comments under Chelsea Football Club for people who were fans who were just like, this is a horrible idea. Don't do this.
Yeah.
I think the most popular react on that was anger.
So. Yeah. I mean, Liverpool fans, Chelsea fans, the Premier League, it seems like a very strong sentiment coming from there. The Real Madrid president, more or less the mastermind, but behind the idea.
I should have known.
I mean, really, yeah, you should have for sure. Ooh, dangerous ball potentially put in.
I like what she was thinking there.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
So that's Coffeyville's first attack of the game, and it was just in the very, very first minute of it.
Gotta love that coming out of halftime.
I think it kind of ruins what I love about the Champions League so much, about how it feels like a special tournament.
Sure.
That you fight to qualify for. It makes it more interesting than just one team wins the league and that's it, and you don't get relegated.
Well, there's just so much to talk about. I mean, it's great to see a story like Ajax 2019, right? A small team who defeats all these larger, supposedly better teams. People love a Cinderella story. They love an underdog story.
They do indeed.
You can see these players get better over the years through watching the Champions League. Development, different coaches as well.
Chelsea's going to the semifinals right now.
But
unfortunately, it's one more game I didn't get to watch because I was doing
that's
stuff.
tough. Yeah.
They've had all these amazing wins, and I had to experience it vicariously through my phone. But yeah,
as a fan, do you now resort to not watching any of the games because you feel like you not watching has made them win? Because that's how I feel. That's how I am.
I scheduled some personal days because I needed to actually use them or lose them. I scheduled one for today.
Well, don't say that out loud now. Don't say that on the air.
I'm still here, though. I
Okay.
mean, that was just so I could grade some stuff at home and do some stuff I need to get done. The other one was scheduled for not this upcoming Tuesday, but the next one. I scheduled that ahead of time. I was trying to be confident that Chelsea would be playing so I could actually enjoy the game.
Yes.
So
I think you deserve that.
I might visit some friends in Tulsa, and we can all go watch it at the same time. So if that's when they lose horribly, boy, am I going to feel responsible for that one.
And you will be. I read an interesting book one time, The Psychology of Being a Sports Fan, and it was like the story of my life, I guarantee. Ashley Sweat.
See, that's what I want, though. Just turn and fire.
Yeah, why not? Rapid fire. Let's make the goalkeeper work. Let's make the defensive line work as well. But, yeah, so if I, eat peanut butter and jelly for lunch and my team wins big that night, best believe I'm eating peanut butter and jelly every time for lunch on every game day. I'm just that kooky when it comes to that type of stuff.
Yeah, there is I have a love-hate relationship with the concept of not looking. When you're up by one goal and you're just taking shot after shot and the goalie's blocking it, and it feels like it's and you feel like it's inevitable. You want to hide behind something. Maybe if I don't look.
Yeah, sure,
they can't score. It's the fact that I'm watching.
Yeah.
It's making me so nervous. But then when you're not looking, you're just nervous the whole time. It's what am I missing?
Can't stand it. Yeah, not at all.
It's lose-lose. Unless you win, in which case it's fine.
Emily Hanna,
dangerous.
It. Oh.
Wait, it's not over yet.
Yay!
Yes! All right.
Go on the carom. Pretty sure that was Luis Atkinson who put that one in.
Yeah, I think you're right. And boy, it's like when I saw that flying in, it's like, oh no, the goalie's got it. It's like, no, the goalie don't got it. And she was right there. She was onside. She was where she was supposed to be. She was there. All she needed to do was hit it. And she did.
Yeah. Emily Hanna's left boot is a force to be reckoned with. When she first came over from England to the United States, they double-checked her bag. They had to double-check that left boot because it was just so big. And so accurate and so dangerous and so powerful.
And that was what we were saying about the second half. It's like it's going to give them the opportunity from long distance, just like smash it into the goal and hopefully force the goalie to make a mistake. And that's just what happens.
Yeah.
She's been very good so far, although I wouldn't say she was challenged very much in the second half. But now that Coffeyville, again, has the wind at their backs, I think that might not be the last one.
No, it's a completely different ball
and this
game
is
now.
This is a conference game, right? So, correct? Okay, yes. We are getting confirmation. We're getting calls from headquarters that it is.
Headquarters,
Meaning that,
yes,
yeah,
confirmed,
there will be extra time played if it stays 1-1. I don't think it's going to stay 1-1.
I don't know. Yeah, the both teams playing really well. Luis Atkinson.
I love it.
Might as well. Hey,
No.
why not? Make them work.
Yeah, I mean, that is exactly what we need to see more of. Make that goalie just, like, afraid to be standing still. And then that's going to make it easier to do something fancy, which Luis Atkinson knows how to set up a really good assist. We've talked about that.
She's got fancy in her blood, no doubt about it. But, yeah, when Emily Hanna first came over from England, they stopped her in customs. They were worried about that big left boot of hers, and we're happy she has it.
They thought she was concealing a deadly weapon.
Oh,
there.
yeah. They were like, I don't think we
And
can let
they
you through
were
with this thing
right.
here. Yeah, they were.
I'm sorry
they
about
were. No doubt about it.
Oh, I thought you said
1-1. Everything evened up now. 39 minutes left. So much still to play for. So where does that put Louise for her goal tally this season?
That ties her
Mr.
for
Butcher.
most goals with Hannah, in fact, who almost got her fourth from that free kick. So, yeah, that puts her tied there. And I don't think Hannah would be given an official assist for that one, but I wouldn't be upset if she did.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Because, it was essentially her shot that led to it. But, I know it's probably not going to count as an official assist, unfortunately. But, hey, that's a moral victory.
It might not count in the stat book, but it counts in my heart. I'll tell you that much now,
Oh,
folks.
interesting. They're going to give that one to Coffeyville. And, yeah, it's like what counts at the end of the day is, how the scoreline looks. And
Looking pretty good right about now, but
it's
let's make it
looking
look even better.
It's looking
Yeah.
better.
Let's add to this scoreline here.
This is why I was so excited for the second half. That is what I wanted to see. That exactly. So I'm hoping there's much more of that to come.
And so ball out and over to the Red Ravens, inching forward.
So, I was talking about taking off that day specifically to watch that game. How about you? Are you going to take the day off to watch that game? Do you got any personal days left?
Boy, I tell you what, I don't ever take days off. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I'm sure.
No, I don't know what a day off is. 24/7.
So you're doing the if I don't watch the game thing, then my team will win.
Office hours are office hours, so.
So you're going to watch it in your office? Okay, just checking.
If Aaron Potter is watching this stream right now, this is all just a
This
joke.
is all comedy.
Yeah.
Everything is for parody.
Don't tell our boss the truth, please. As this ball squirts all the way back to the Butler goalkeeper.
None of this information is legally actionable.
I plead the fifth. I don't know. Here we go. Up into the wind there. Red Ravens are going to have to take advantage of
slip
that.
by her. And, see, now you can see that it's Butler that's struggling to complete those passes.
Yes.
I guess I didn't realize just how hard it was going from that direction. But
nice turn. Nice
turn.
move.
Is she going to fire it in? She's going to try to drop it for an assist just behind her compatriots there. But I like it. That's what's going to create all those chances. I think she just wants to rack up her assist tally now. She's like, all right, I got a goal. I would like to get 3 more assists, please.
Whatever she wants to do, I'm good with.
She's not happy with just having 4/5 of the assists for the entire team. She wants to increase that to 5/6.
Wow. And again, I thought you taught English.
She would have to get 2 more assists for that.
Nice move. Speaking of all that, here we go.
Oh, that's going to come off the defender. So Coffeyville will get, I think this is their first corner of the entire game. I don't think they got any last half. Unless I'm forgetting one.
Not quite sure.
Maybe there was one. I don't know.
We will roll with this.
This is my
Either
favorite
way,
kind, too.
though.
I always love a good in-swinger. Oh, I like that a lot.
Oh, off the post?
Off the near post. And it wasn't too far off. That just been like a half inch further. That would have easily slipped through.
I might have went completely bonkers if that would have went in right there.
That's fine. That's a perfect excuse to go bonkers.
Okay. Well, get ready.
I was talking with one of my Quiz Bowl students about these soccer scores. He's like, oh, but that's so few scores. It's so boring. I was like, but when a goal happens, you get to go nuts.
Yes.
Do you get to go nuts when a dude scores 2 points in basketball?
Oh.
Maybe if it's like right at the end of the game and it was tied or something.
Hey, Medi
Oh,
tries it out.
just
Yeah. Okay.
just off
Okay.
there. But yeah, it's like when someone, oh, he got 2 points, and the other guy got 2 points, and goes back and he gets 2 points. It's like,
Sure. Yeah.
you can't really get pumped too much.
Quality over quantity here.
Yes.
No doubt about
Which,
it.
by the way, can I just say, I like basketball just fine. I'm not trying to insult the sport.
Oh, no, not at all.
Oh,
Not at all. Just a good point to be
Zach's
made.
not behind me. Okay, I can tell the truth. It actually is like I like sports that move and flow very quickly. Soccer being the perfect example, basketball being another. We need a hockey team.
That would be a lot of fun.
What if we took that old swimming pool at the park and just put some ice down?
Look into it. I mean, let's see what we can make happen here.
I mean, how hard is it to make ice? You just get cold water.
Oh yeah, and these Kansas this Kansas summer is about to happen.
Yeah, considering
no
it's literally
worries
about
there.
to be freezing, I think if we get on this, we might have one by tomorrow. Like,
Let me
when's the
know
last
how
time
that
you got to go
goes.
ice skating.
Oh man, I just don't go at all. I don't go. I'm not very good at it.
All right, so let's look Coffeyville in possession again.
Oh, there's a game. We're not just talking about our personal lives here. Oh, okay.
I think we're just so excited that they're ahead that we're hoping that if we don't focus too hard, they'll score because we're not bringing them down.
Well,
okay,
let's
sorry,
get it.
I shouldn't chuckle at that one, but man, that's unfortunate when you're just standing there and someone kicks a ball into your face. But it didn't catch her too hard, so I think she's fine. But that's smarts, especially when it's getting cold. Touch the glass right now, and you can feel just about how that would have felt if someone hit you in the face with the balls. But
Yeah, and
she's tough.
it's gonna get physical as this game goes on. It's gonna get physical. It's gonna get chippy. Who can keep the focus? Who can overcome?
That was well trapped there, and Medi was on that. She
Oh,
had
yeah,
her
all over
She
it.
had her marked, and oh, look at this. We got a 3-on-4 here. She tries to just basically just kind of like loft it over a little bit. Good idea, but I think it's like I don't know. You just really have to get your boot behind that and just smash it, and without sending it up too high, which I know.
Sure, yeah.
That is kind of hard to do because I'm sure there's like a physics equation or something that explains that, but it's difficult.
Well, and if you are gonna put a shot onto goal like that, you really do need other runners getting into the box as well. We just didn't see that, as unfortunately we see
I believe that is Medi on the ground right now,
Oh,
if I'm not mistaken.
player down.
Yeah, I didn't see where she was when she went down, but just that she was down away from play. At least she's up for the most part. Looks like she's going to stretch something out, so hopefully she's all right.
Yeah, and she's not one to go down so easily, so we'll keep an eye on this.
Louise Atkinson going to have a little chat with the sideline, get herself some water.
And I guess while we have a little bit of time here, we do want to comment on something else happening in the Red Ravens world at the moment. Men's basketball. Men's basketball, after a very successful regular season in the national tournament, played today and won 89-62. They will play the number 7 seed team Odessa tomorrow. I think we need confirmation on that from Zach. But playing
is a conversation like is it if it's from
whether they'll play tomorrow or if they'll go
Eastern European city or somewhere nearby?
I think it's nearby. I think it's Texas. I think it might be Texas. But no, congratulations to men's basketball. Looking forward to round 2 action against Odessa. Men's basketball, such a successful program here at CCC. Jay Herkelman, such a good coach.
Apparently, it's also a city in Missouri, but what I was thinking was the one in the Ukraine. See, I was sitting there thinking, like, I know it's not Russia. Don't want to say Poland because I don't think that's it. I think it's Ukraine, but, I just got done coaching a quiz bowl tournament. I can't get trivia like that wrong.
Well, so not only are you going to get football action here, but you're going to get a little bit of life. You're going to get some life lessons as well, and maybe some geography.
Yeah, the geography they had over the tournament was ridiculous. Like, do you know what the capital of, like, say, I don't know, Belarus is? It was that kind of stuff where everyone's just like blanking completely because you can only memorize so many capitals before you just can't hold them in your head anymore.
Yeah, that's a good point. And we see Medi going off on the side. She is up. She looks like she's just trying to maybe stretch something out, or
I think she also might be trying to stay warm because she's anticipating going back on sooner rather than later.
Okay,
but
good.
Until then, she gets one of the comfy seats.
Emily Hanna puts this one in. Oh, always going to be dangerous.
That was well covered by the defender right there. There's a crucial stop on that. The thing was flying in at light speed.
Recently into the game, Selena, she handles this ball.
And that went off one of the Butler players. I'm sure the ref saw it. The ref did not see it.
I didn't see it either, but I mean, I trust your vision there. I trust your.
Yeah, you can see when she was hitting it straight forward, and then it like took like about a 30-degree turn off
I gotcha.
off to the right. But
Yeah.
again, that was easy for me to see because I was at the perfect angle to see it. The referee would have been from the other side.
Substitution for Butler. Ain't no problem there, Mr. Butcher. No problem at all. But Medi will come back on the field,
So
limping just a little bit, but
she looks like she's okay though. Nothing too serious. And Coffeyville is going to actually win that throw-in after all. So
I guarantee if you ask her, she's not going to want to come off. Throw in, and
so many
Atkinson
purple
tries.
shirts, but she keeps it. But where to go from here? There
Just
you
needs
go.
to keep it in.
Take some time. Let everyone get their place, and hopefully find someone in the box. Not quite free yet for Butler.
Selena steps up and gets ahead to that. Stops any transition or breakaway that might have been had by Butler.
The ref was kind of in the middle of that play. He didn't touch the ball, but he did, I think, block
Almost
off the
forgot what
Butler
he was
player.
supposed to be doing there.
Well, he got caught ball watching is the problem, you know. That affects all of us.
So that move by Medi there confirms that she's not feeling too bad. Hopefully,
Oh, yeah. She's
He can
back to
continue
her
on.
skilled self.
very
That
good.
was a very good pass.
Yeah. Selena into the box could be
Well-weighted ball.
dangerous.
She tried to take it
Yeah.
first time. Probably wanted to trap it and have a chance at it, but it's not done yet. Oh, no. I think the referee's going to say that was a foul on her, and the referee's saying, hey, calm it down a little bit as another player goes down. So what else have we not talked about yet?
Well, I do like to give, I'm not sure if he's watching at the moment or if he was able to tune in at all today, but Vitor Matos. You remember Vitor?
Yeah, of course I remember
He's been
Vitor.
keeping in contact with me, saying that he's been watching the live streams. He's enjoying the success of the boys' team, the girls' team. And so, Vitor, hey, man, if you're watching, thanks for shouting us out. Hopefully you're doing well at your next college. I think he's up north somewhere where it's really, really cold. Maybe Idaho or something like that.
He's a pretty tough guy.
Oh, he is. He is.
I've
Last year, he was the Energizer Bunny on that team.
I've also gotten some messages from Abigail Williams, who is, of course, watching from across the pond, which is always fun.
Oh, yeah. Hello to her.
I think I'm hoping she comes back in the fall because she, I think she still has a year left. Just kind of took a bit of a gap year due to gestures at the world. So hopefully we can have her back next year.
Sure, yeah,
she
that
was
would be great.
actually practicing with the Quiz Bowl team too. So I also have another selfish reason for wanting her to come back.
I heard that Quiz Bowl team got third in the state,
Yeah,
too,
I
so they're
know.
pretty good.
She kind of has to come back and get on that, right?
I would think so.
But yeah, if there's one thing we don't have to worry about across all these teams, it's having enough talent to be competitive. And wow, look at those. Look at the women on the sidelines right now. They're jumping. They're keeping warm because it's getting cold outside. But also, I think they're ready to get on. They want their chance at it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Who's going to be the hero to break this deadlock?
Looking for it. 30 minutes left in this game, 1-1. Red Ravens fighting just to get that equalizer, now fighting to get ahead.
Yep, and again, I feel confident they'll have the advantage. Of course, if it does go into overtime, then that could get dicey pretty fast because when you got tired legs and you've just been giving it like all that time, and they say, okay, now go a little bit harder.
Sure, yeah.
Keep pressing. It is not the easiest thing to do.
Tired minds and bodies.
Selena with a throw in. Finds Atkinson, who tries to drop it for Manley.
Could have been there.
Medi sends it back to center defense.
Emily puts that one up into the air with her big boot, as mentioned earlier. Shouts for a hand there.
Yeah, I think that's what the shouts were for, and the referee is like, I agree. Thank you for pointing that out.
Appreciate that.
It's the fourth man. It's the crowd. We're like 3.5, I think.
And here we go. Set piece. Even though this is far out, Emily Hanna, I mean,
no.
is anywhere far out for her, really?
This is perfect distance. Like, this is what she lives for. So let's see how she does it. That wall is pretty far back. I think she's fine. Oh, that looks
Oh,
good.
my gosh.
That looks real
Oh! Go, 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 go. Oh, my gosh.
Who saw that one coming?
Well, you know who did? The service agents at the airport. When she tried to get through customs with that big left boot, they were like, we don't know if you can get through with that. Shiki put in a good word, and here she is performing wonderfully for our Red Ravens.
And that also, once again, puts her on the top of the goal tally with 4 goals this season.
It's like probably
look at that. Just like attacking that ball.
Probably,
not going to let them even have a chance to rebuild. They're going to go right back on the offense.
Let's get it. Medi's renewed. She's refreshed. Probably like trying to stop a flying brick, one of Emily's balls. I mean, my goodness.
Yeah.
Probably break a pinky on something like that.
Those big, thick gloves that the goalies wear will not protect you.
I don't think so.
Look at Atkinson just shooting between those midfielders there to maintain control.
Yeah, she's always
see that
got
Coffeyville
that.
is feeling like, I think we got this now. We can keep pressing.
All right, well, here we go. Let's keep pressing. Let's keep going. Butler's going to look to equalize now.
And Manley's closing that one down. The player almost holds it just a little bit too long, able to get away. But Medi, again, is on top of that.
On top of it, as always, Medi in the middle. That could be a good R&B group name, too, though, I feel like.
That was a really good ball, an attempt to spring that forward right there, but was well marked on the right side there by Cheyenne Reed.
Yeah.
Not getting her name wrong again.
Always doing a good job. Yes, they'll come find you in the hallways. I learned that the wrong way last time I did a broadcast.
All right, another throw in for Coffeyville here. I really like how the speed of the game picked up.
Yes.
Like so suddenly.
It's a feel, man. And as these young kids say, it's a vibe. It's a vibe, Butcher. Come on, man.
I'm always afraid to say the kids say these days because I'm always afraid that it went out of vogue like a month ago, 6 years ago.
So I think when any older person like me starts a sentence with "this is what the kids say," I'm already failing.
Yeah, then it's over.
It doesn't matter what I say or if it's something that they are saying or not saying. I've failed just by starting a sentence off with those words.
Do you know what the weird thing is? Just sometimes, like when I'm in a weird mood, I'll just throw out like lingo that was popular, like I don't know, eight years ago, and still someone will say to me, "What's that?" I'm like, "Oh, it's something that teenagers were saying like a long time ago, and they're all grown up and have families now."
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, well, now that somehow makes me feel a little bit better, knowing that I'm not the most out of touch person, just slightly above.
Slightly. That's how we live our lives here. And, you know, as we ramble on here, a battle happening down on the field.
Butler is going to be is going to have a chance to throw in right there. I was almost afraid the linesman was going to take the brunt of that clearance right there.
Yeah.
Went over his head, thankfully.
Thankfully, as it looks like Coffeyville does have a substitute waiting to come in. I think it's Valentina.
And looks like we are going to, well, no, I'm going to keep going.
I want to also give a lot of credit to the girls on the bench right now. Look at them up. Look at them cheering. It's awesome.
Yeah, but then again, if I were wearing shorts right now, I think I'd be up and trying to move around too. Oh, okay. I am wearing shorts, but I'm also inside a building, so let's be clear.
Well, I'd like to see you run around a little bit. I mean, have at it if you'd like to.
Nobody needs to see that.
Oh, this one just like skates the line there.
Yeah, she's kind of taking her time with it, looking to pick a target. But again, it's hard. It's hard to do that. She's finding out what Coffeyville was having problems with in the first half. It's real hard to send that a long distance, and it's much easier for a Coffeyville player facing the correct direction towards her. Just trap it, one touch, send it forward, hold it for a bit, like let everyone else advance. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know what I would do if I were them right now. Like it's one of those types of situations. In the first half, the advice for CCC was obvious. Buckle down. Don't let anything get past you. Hold the line. Wait for the second half, which they did. But I don't know what you do now if you're Butler.
I think you just, I don't know either. I mean, you have to keep knocking on the door for sure. You have to keep trying what got you there. You can't abandon ship at this point. But
that's true. And actually, if they are to make another goal, it's going to look like their first goal, one that comes from like 6, 7, 8 passes.
Yes,
is someone's able to slot in from relatively close to the goal. Because again, you're not going to get a lot of long bombs here from that side. So that's they should try to do what they've already done. But Coffeyville knows what to expect because, again, it's already happened. So I guess if I have to give criticism, he scored too early.
Yeah, isn't that weird though? It
Oh,
can happen like that
yeah.
sometimes though. You know,
It's weird because I treat it like it's a joke, but it's true. And that
yes.
sometimes it's true when it is. It's true.
Wow, what wisdom there! It's true when it is.
Oh, here we go. Chance for Coffeyville to advance. I like the weight she put on that ball. I feel like she was kind of like that extra touch was her like thinking, all right, how hard do I want to hit this so it doesn't go flying past the goal line for a goal kick, And she had it. Unfortunately, the defender was that was the left defender that we were complimenting so much.
Yeah, she's played a great game.
And you might have noticed that the goals that have come have not been ones that have been from the left side.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
One was, oh, wait, referee's going to, I thought he was trying to bring that back for a possible foul, but no. Medi picks it up in the midfield, knocks it over the Butler player, and they're kind of clustered up right now. They're kind of having trouble finding. Referee is saying there
all
was
ball
no foul
there. Yeah, all ball. Nice.
That is what I thought he was signaling, but maybe he was thinking of mowing the lawn for a second.
Medi. Oh,
I like that.
I don't mind it either. She has that in her arsenal. I really feel like she does. And it really is just a psychological thing too. Letting the goalkeeper know it's a possibility. Don't take your eyes off of it.
So now we just have to wait to see how. I've got 23 minutes left. Still half of the half.
Yeah, it's going to be a long 23. I feel like it's going to be a battle.
You say that, and again, I did that. I literally had not checked the time since the first minute went down. I felt like I just warped ahead of time. I traveled through time at the speed of time.
Oh.
Okay, referee saying that came off the chest, no problem.
Selena puts a boot to that. And
trying to flick it over, but Atkinson, I think she was trying to play her teammate on there, but I don't think she anticipated that. So it's going to go back to the goalie to restart play.
Butler really looking to do something here, but just unable to.
That's bad. That is bad news for Butler.
Cadillac.
Atkinson. Oh, wait, that could fall sweetly for her.
Oh, Nicole almost had that one.
Yeah, and
that would have been hype right there.
Yeah, and the fact that it's Louise Atkinson played that for her really, really well. Like that was the perfect distance to try to get a header on it. But again, the way the ball's moving, it's really hard to judge, especially with a header. Like you have to get that exactly right.
Yeah,
and we were kind of joking about that before the game. It's like how small your forehead is compared to the rest of your face, which does not direct the ball as well. Too much fleshy parts on there that hurt when they get hit. That looks like that traveled out for a Coffeyville throw. Great.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Good job of Valentina just to keep on battling down there. Selena going to step up and throw this one in.
I wonder what she's thinking here. I think her target's maybe in the box. There she is.
Oh, nice throw, really. Atkinson, nice turn.
Oh, turn and fire. You got, what? I guess they saw something
they
didn't appreciate.
Man. I don't think Luis appreciates that too much. I mean,
I think what the referee was thinking was that maybe that came off her hand, like when she trapped it.
Oh, okay.
Which, now that I was thinking about what I saw, I can see that. Of course, her hands were tight with her body, so that's one of those up to the referee type calls. Because, I mean, your hands have to be somewhere. Should try telling FIFA that. Your hands have to be somewhere, all right? It's not illegal for my hands to exist, okay?
It's just such a weird, touchy call. I mean, it's...
nice. I like that pun. It's a touchy call.
Very touchy. Can't quite put my finger on.
There you go. I was just about to say, this is the most dangerous attack that Butler's had yet. And
it opens up. Oh, man.
She got that, but yeah, that thing's going to travel so far away.
Nikki's going to be upset with herself there, but...
I think that was always going to be a rough one to get under control. Like, she would have had to, trap it completely, because you can't hit it in front of you, because it's going to travel like 30 yards, even at the smallest touch. So she has to somehow stop, trap it, and then go while the defense is closing her down. So I think she was hoping she could kind of maintain some of her momentum there.
Yeah.
And, I can see what she was trying to do, and maybe next time she'll... Goalie spreading his arms wide there, doing his best impression of a Brazilian statue.
Well, and let's go ahead and give Zach Mitchell a lot of credit down there, shagging some balls. So thank you very much, Zach, for all you do for the team and for the program.
I got a post right in front of that exact place where he was standing. So
Zach Mitchell, A1, all the way around.
He's a big fan of steak sauce.
Love it.
All right, so Coffeyville on the attack again.
Excellent job. Excellent job. Yeah.
The referee
Oh,
saying she was-
again?
I think he said
What?
she was swinging her elbows a bit.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm sensing some discrimination.
Whenever you
against
walk,
Louis
you swing your
Sackett.
elbows. I mean, come on now.
It's not illegal to have elbows. First the hands and the elbows. What next? The arms. Is nothing sacred. Oh, that was a really well placed ball. Is the referee going to stop play there?
Yeah.
I think maybe she might have caught some of that too.
Free kick here, won by Butler.
It's a very dangerous spot too. I mean, this is what they're waiting for. It's not going to be as easy as the one. Well, easy as the one that Hannah put in there, but it still has a lot of opportunity. So, she's taking it. Already again. Did not wait for the whistle there, which is interesting because I think the ref was trying to position the wall to have him move back, but play continues with no shot on goal taken. Really, was able to convert it. That would have been a game changer right there.
No doubt about it.
I don't think that was on purpose. It looked like they're trying, but the ball shacker's like, "Look, man, I'm doing my job."
He is all over the place.
I think the referee attempted to stop time there with that, and time yet continues. You can't stop time.
Nah.
It stops for no man nor woman.
Time keeps on.
That's a dangerous spot.
Oh, man,
no.
yes.
Oh, wow. Oh. Is she staying on the ground right now because
injury on the
she's
play.
injured or just because she's a little upset? It looks like it might be the former. I didn't see any contact there. That was just a clash of bodies.
True.
I don't think anyone's going to say that anything was particularly men in there, but wow, that was the closest call that the Ravens have had this half.
Yeah, we do see trainers out on the field. We do see water breaks. We also see a substitution here. Looks like Selena will go off as they tend to the Butler player on the field. 17 minutes left to go in this second half. What a second half it has been so far. As predicted by the wise soothsayer known as Ryan Butcher, it has been an exciting one, and it has been one that has seen the Ravens take back over the lead through some very good team play and a big old left boot.
Yes, indeed. Both a big old left boot and, of course, just actually some really good, impressive individual play
Sure.
general. And that's kind of the stuff that you want to see. That was always going to be the thing to break down this wall, because when you're having trouble moving the ball around, trying to set up, like we saw when the men were playing especially, we felt like they were completely outmatching Southeast because they were able to just move the ball around with no trouble. Butler is not going to let CCC get away with that. They are much more dangerous as a team.
It's a good point.
And I think it's going to be up to the women to kind of stay on top of this and not give up any more goals. Make this their fourth win in a row.
That would be great.
Let's make some records. Why not?
Let's do it. Maddie's going to try to control this in the midfield, maybe try to take up some time here with possession.
Oh, wow. She bashed that through.
Yeah,
That
Hasker
went
put
through
a
quite few.
yeah.
She doesn't know how to do it otherwise. She doesn't know the meaning of the word a light touch.
Making sure the ball gets there. Good job by Medi.
Medi, who also doesn't know the meaning of just letting someone play through. She would be horrible at mini golf.
All right, full of jokes. Full of jokes tonight, man.
I'm feeling positive.
I hear you.
It's been overall a very positive night.
Oh, it has, and let's keep it going here. 16 minutes left to go in this second half.
Looks like it's going to be a throw in for Butler as they look to recreate something, and this is where I think we were kind of talking about this a second ago, is like some of those dangerous fouls given away in places you kind of don't want to see it get given away. That could be just as dangerous as, again, the goal that was set up in the first half that came off of a lot of play and a lot of passing. So, I mean, once you've locked that down, but then what about just mistakes? You know, challenges that didn't go right, that were too late, or That's the thing I'm worried about now. Not to mention the potential for more yellow cards, perhaps.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's not going to be for lack of trying or hustle or anything like that. It's just such an unpredictable game sometimes. As Valentina runs up the back of the defender there,
Yeah,
but just applying the pressure overall.
she probably figured that either way it was going to be Butler's ball, so she might as well nip that in the bud.
Yeah, and nowadays, as you see in basketball a lot, if a player feels that contact on their back, they'll go ahead and give way, right?
Yeah,
To draw that foul. Like they understand that
it's almost silly to do so. I do say almost, but Louise Atkinson had that happen to her earlier, and she played on, and she ended up creating the amazing chance that led to that goal.
Yeah.
And so it's like there's kind of like, do you try to tough it out and hopefully like get an advantage from it, or do you sell it to the referee? Because you were fouled.
Yeah. Certainly so.
But if you don't fall down, the ref's gonna be like, must not have been that hard. So it's kind of like.
And you might have something going forward if you don't. No, yeah. So I get it there. But either way, CCC is going to have to.
I don't know who that came off of. I'm saying it's a Coffeyville throw-in. I honestly did not see who touched that.
Must have been the number 20. I'm not quite sure, but 22 down there maybe for purple.
Speaking of purple, Butler trying to get it back up.
Oh, and here we go, Louise
She's
Atkinson.
got some help on the wing, but she was also trying to fight two defenders by herself, which, to be fair, she had a better than average chance of getting through them.
Yeah, she's been especially marked all night. I mean, we've noticed that she's had to play even extra hard to get her touches, get her looks, but she's been one of the catalysts of the second half. There's no doubt about that, and not only just from the goal, but just the energy overall.
Yep, I think with these last 13 minutes, it's going to be something like that. Because if Coffeyville can extend their lead to 3-1, I think they're going to let all the air out of the game.
Is Butler going to start taking more chances? I mean, they almost have to, right?
They have to because they know. I mean, they have a pretty deep bench, just like Coffeyville has, and they should know that they could handle some overtime. And we haven't seen any like severe injuries or anything like that that's going to keep players off. I think there's still, you can see just glancing at the bench right now, there are players who want to get in.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Plenty of energy to continue to play through extra time if necessary. So Butler has to risk it. But again, when you're risking it and you go down 2 goals and there's 10 minutes left, it's real hard to stay positive. So we'll see if they will be the ones who can get themselves back in the game, or if they get hit on the counterattack.
A bit of brilliance changes it all as we see a runner on this right-hand side. Hasker, excellent job.
Very smart play, and even managed to bank it off the Butler player, but it's not going to travel out. But, yeah, that was a crucial touch right there. That player was looking to be released, and this time she might make it.
Excellent ball.
Not quite. So we'll take that clearance for a corner kick. I believe that was Emily Hannah.
Yeah, Hannah put a boot on that one. Butler gonna set this corner up.
Yeah, they've their last corner was a really dangerous one. Ultimately, weren't able to get ahead on it, but it went to a place where, as a defender, you don't want to see a corner kick go.
Good point. Yes.
In fact, look at who we got moving in is maybe to play some additional defense as necessary.
Oh, what was?
Maybe like a possible push in there.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
he's telling them to move it back. That must have been where the push took place.
That was shut down before it even started, more or less.
Yeah, unfortunately, a wasted opportunity from Butler when they might not have that many more opportunities.
Yeah, good point. Emily puts a boot to this one.
Puts a boot into it so much that unfortunately that player could not control it. And that one is out. You can see him kind of get.
Oh man, look at that ball boy, full sprint.
Yeah, because he took some criticism, like he's trying to slow down the game. We threw that ball earlier, trying to give it to a player. He's like, "What? I'm working so hard."
Seriously.
He works hard for the money, so you better treat him right.
You better treat him right. My goodness, I tell you what.
Do you think he's getting paid for it though?
I don't know. He might be a redshirt freshman, so might be earning his keep there. Louise Atkinson brings it down.
Oh, trying to go to the outside with that. That was well played by the defender there. She is a hard woman to stop when she is trying to get on a breakaway.
Yes, you're right about that. Cheyenne almost misread that, but is able to recover.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to be traveling out.
Valentina gives chase, but is unable to get that one. Ball deep in Butler territory here. Well, not so deep, but somewhat deep. Not across the midpoint line just yet. Red Ravens will feel comfortable defending in this area.
Looks like it comes back to her as Medi. She sees some potential on that.
Ooh, yeah,
on the left side, or on the left side.
Those bounces.
I should say far side.
Anywhere that number 10 in purple is not.
Oh,
that seems to be
that
where
that was a reckless challenge. He waved to play it on. In the end, wasn't able to make something of it. But yeah, she came in late. Like, I think she missed the ball by a good 5 feet.
Completely, yeah. Danielle, good move there overall. Way to keep her head up, but
was she trying to catch the keeper out of her net there? I feel like that's what she was thinking. Don't get me wrong. Again, love it. Keep doing it.
Yeah, seriously.
Keep doing exactly that.
Keep putting pressure on there. Foul and free kick here.
Quickly taken, but again, it's really hard to get that far.
Yeah.
Looks like she was being held and dragged back, but the referee. Oh, is he going to have some words for?
It's also hard for the player receiving the ball to judge as well, because at first it looks like it's going to travel quite a bit, right? And so you set yourself up, then it gets hung up in the wind, and you find yourself totally out of position.
Right. Yeah, and I think that call was that she got dragged back as she was trying to make a breakaway there. And
how about it? Butcher? Why not? How about a shot on goal here?
I don't think that's possible, but if it is, I'd love to see it.
Make him eat his words.
Oh, that's actually exactly where
that could have
where
scored
we
it
want
through.
to see it go for a second chance on it. And looks like they're going to quickly try to restart here. They're trying to catch Coffeyville not paying attention, it looks like.
But you were saying earlier, it's going to take something like that whenever you're fighting against the wind like this to get a goal. A little bit of luck, maybe a mistake by the other team. They bring on some fresh legs here for the left-hand side of the offense.
Oh, that's not ideal for the defense.
And that came off a purple player, I'm pretty sure.
No. You have to take it up with the center ref. That's fine. It didn't really go up as far as she would have hoped. It's just so hard to do that against the wind. And I think they're finding out just how hard Coffeyville was fighting in the first half to only give up one goal.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Hasker going to battle there.
Quick throw in from Butler, who's looking for that same player has just been in a dangerous spot this entire time. She's looking for that one breakaway that she can just spring loose, and that's going to go back way far. She
giving chase. Oh, wow. One more bounce, and that was Louise's ball right there.
I wondered if she was going to try to head it back to the goalie, but I think she made the right choice because, the bouncing was it's really hard to judge that distance when, it's moving forward so quickly. So now we're going to see who's going to take this throw in.
Coffeyville will take their time here, no doubt about it.
Just, taking a brisk jog. That's me and during the summer when I'm running about at that speed. I could probably walk faster, but then it wouldn't be as good exercise.
And there's number 10 to clean that one up. She's been everywhere.
So where's she thinking? I can see what her thought was. She might be able to win it back, but it looks like it's going to be Manley's job here. Takes a chop at it. Ball squirts loose.
Valentina to Luis to Manley.
Back to Luis.
Oh,
yes, back to Luis.
1-2.
Oh, that was very well defended.
Yes.
Right there. You could see her. She was like, oh God.
The only thing that could have happened right there, yeah.
Yep. Luis was winding up for that. She just took one to the outside, was ready to and she wouldn't have had to try very hard if she could get a one-on-one with that.
You're right. The placement would have been, the main key there.
A lot of Coffeyville players sitting on the top of the box here. See what they're thinking.
Up.
That's in a good spot. The goalie tries to punch it away, but it's not getting away. Well, now it's getting away.
And if nothing else, that does take precious seconds off of the clock.
Right. Every single time that the ball travels out is time that the Ravens are happy to see go.
6 minutes left in this second half.
Starting to feel that. Maybe I should turn away and stop looking.
Back to our discussion. Yeah, no doubt about it.
Although I guess if I would try to be an optimistic sort, if they do end up getting that equalizing goal, I mean, in all reality, it means there's a good chance we'll get even more football tonight.
Yeah, that's true. That's
And
true.
my dogs will just have to eat their dinner later, and that will be on Butler. I'll make them explain to my, to those sweet faces. So.
And once again, you have to, if you want to get these inside jokes, folks, you have to watch both games.
Exactly, you do. So the referee here was checking his watch.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, wasn't sure if there was going to be a substitution or not, but
throw in from Lamp here, so it looks like there's not going to be a substitution, and that is probably not the clearance she was hoping for. As Lamp drops it.
Ooh, nice
Manley,
move.
Who tries to turn and fire. And
deflection?
I was wondering about that, but
must not have been.
ultimately she might just have scuffed it, which, it happens. I hate that feeling, when you like swing at it and it's like you drag your foot on the turf a little bit. It just takes all the power out of it.
Anytime I'm playing soccer golf, I experience that.
Have they reopened the soccer golf?
No, they have not, unfortunately.
That's too bad. I got invited. They've got one at Mohawk Park out in Tulsa.
Oh, yeah.
I got invited to that, but I got a lot of stuff to do on a Saturday.
Yeah, understood. Ravens keep possession here. Atkinson gonna run right at him.
Took it a little too far.
Dang.
Ah,
really nice run there, though.
You can see it on her face. She's like, I had it, but
here comes Medi.
If I were her, I wouldn't spend a lot of time beating myself up, considering what she's done so far in this game.
Really good point. 4 minutes left in this second half, folks. Countdown to the end here. Looking to go 2-0 on the night.
Looking to go fourth win in a row.
Looking for it. Here we go. Medi. Rachel has dropped back this second half.
Okay. This is one of those where you ask the referee, who are you calling this on? Oh, I'm calling on Butler. Honestly, I wondered if that was going to be well, I guess since the ball was coming towards her, it would have hit her hand first.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at that. Look at that distance.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I really like she's kind of wiping the ball down a little bit. Let's get this nice and polished up.
The girls in purple are like, we better pay attention here.
Yeah. It's like, can lightning strike twice?
We shall see. We do have.
Wait, hang on. Oh, well, the ball kind of traveled, but
wow.
I think that kind of threw her off.
It did. It really, really did. She's going to want that one back, but
Yeah.
it takes precious time again off the clock, and Butler's goalkeeper not able to really get the ball down the field because of the wind.
I think that might be one in the air by Coffeyville. It is. Still trying to get it under control, though. Butler trying to get their way out of their own half.
Great step up there by Savannah. Wins her team another probably 10 to 20 seconds off the clock.
And with 2.5 minutes left to go, every second counts. And it's a Coffeyville throw. She's going to go back and get that ball herself.
Hasker, a sophomore out of Overland Park, Kansas.
All right. Just going to throw that back in. Coffeyville has a possible chance to
man.
Collision there.
Looks
like they're going to call that against Coffeyville.
Oh, was that Danielle down there?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think it was.
There's a lot of helping here going on the field right now.
Wow.
Trying to keep Butler from being able to release that quickly. With 2 minutes left to go.
Ooh, that's a really good ball.
That is. They kept it low and fast, but in the end, just made it easier for the defense to pick up on.
Another dangerous ball put up into the air, but
counting on the speed of the Butler forwards, but yeah, that didn't have the direction for her there to catch up to that.
Kennedy Lamp puts the defense down there, so go ahead and throw this one in.
Throw it like in slow motion, basically. Get every shutter click on there.
Manley, really good battle.
And she'll win another throw-in. Every throw-in, just a little bit more time. It is a skill just like any other skill in the game.
No doubt about it.
Besides, you want to keep things at a slower pace when you're winning just because, it's like, hey, we're going to keep it under control. We've got possession. No reason to get rash when you only have a minute left to go. So
I never like to get a rash.
No.
Never.
No.
That's real contemplative. No.
Trying to
Anyhow, here
it's like, are there any? No. Oh, look at this. Butler with the chance here.
Okay, Cheyenne.
She overplayed that, and Cheyenne was
Nice.
there to smack that out.
My goodness.
As we are under 1 minute now, Butler has to be feeling like we have to create something.
Oh,
Time
yeah,
is of the essence. Are they going to repeat the miracle that the Coffeyville women created during their last game when they won in overtime with seconds left?
Louise Atkinson controls this one. Looking just to take out some time, going to make a run. Going to that corner flag,
she's taking it to the corner. Smart.
Yeah.
Very smart.
Very smart.
She's going to just bring it back a little bit. Yeah, happy to let them chop at her.
That's what a captain does.
Yep, I think that last move may have been the one that won it for him.
Butcher, let's just go ahead and call this thing. What a wonderful comeback from the Red Raven women's team.
Can I just throw out there that I did say that
Yeah, you can throw that out there. Yes, you can throw that out there as we see some jumping up and down, some celebration, and I think it is well deserved from the Red Raven women's team here. So 2-0 on the night. Impressive game from the men. Wonderful nail biter from the women. Wow. Thank you very much for allowing me to even be here, Ryan Butcher. Thank you very much for allowing me to sit beside you.
I was about to say, I don't know if it was my call that you're here. Be thanking Zach for that.
Whoever it was, thank you very much. Again, live here from Veterans Memorial Stadium. What a great Monday night it has been. Thank you all for tuning in. We will be back in broadcast on Wednesday of next week. So keep up with RedRavenAthletics.com. Keep up with the YouTube channel. We will see you guys soon. Ciao.